Good morning. I sort of forgot to let you know yesterday what actually happened at the end of the day, but we ended up driving around in Hanover for, I don't know, at least an hour, maybe more, trying to find a place to stay. It's not that there isn't places to stay, it's just that they're quite pricey. Um, Anyways, we found a hotel called the Ramada, which have the worst internet, by the way, which was what we were looking for, internet. So if internet is important to you when you're traveling, don't go here. But anyways, we did get online and we were able to do what we were supposed to do, which is search for a BMW guy. So we can maybe, hopefully, get a new mirror for Martin's bike. Because all the other stuff that's happened, um, it's okay for driving, but the mirror might be a little illegal. So we need to get that fixed. So we found a few places. They're not open yet. It's too early. But as soon as they do, Martin will give them a call and see if any of them can help us out. In the meantime, we just need to pack our shit, basically, and just be ready to go as soon as we can. We do have a bit of a journey ahead of us today, which we know we might not make, because it's quite far, and we're starting late. It's already late for such a trip, so we might not make it, but that's okay. Then we'll just change the plans if we get along. But the plan is to get all the way down to the border of Switzerland. So let's see how far we get. But one thing that's nice though is this. Where is it? The weather looks like this. I cannot see any clouds, so that's pretty nice. This is a fantastic view, by the way, from the hotel. Amazing. You can't see it, but our bikes are just right the corner there. Hopefully they are. Um, but yeah, so it seems like we have really nice weather to be driving in. Yesterday was the exact opposite. So I think today's going to be a good day somehow. Even if we don't make it as far, it's going to be good. But we'll see. We'll keep you updated what's going to happen and what happens with the bike. BMW, but they do sell more than motorcycles, unfortunately. So they also sell cars, and that's what they sell here, and that seems to be the only thing that they sell as far as we can tell. So we looked up this BMW place, one of a few. This was the one that was closest, and it was a bit hard to tell from the information we got what exactly it was they did. We sort of hoped that it would be an auto shop, but it clearly isn't. It's a bunch of that's a Ford. Anyways, a bunch of BMWs, and it's obviously a dealership. So Martin just went in to ask them if they know of any place where we can get the broken mirror fixed. We did fix one thing. I don't know if you saw it yesterday. I didn't show it directly, but this was broken. This has come off, and the two bits are sort of severed as well, and the things that sort of kept them together were pushed around in a weird way. But we actually managed to fix that, so that's pretty cool. So at least that's one thing done. But now we just need that thing fixed. And there he is. Any new mirror for you?
No, but turns out the motorcycle dealership is over there.
Oh, okay.
They told me to go talk to them instead. But it's still a dealership. I don't know if they actually have parts, but let's go have a talk with them at least, see if they know where something like this could be acquired. Oh. We are in Germany, the home of BMW. Surely they've got to have parts for them.
All right, so we moved from that building to this building, where apparently they deal with motorcycles, and Martin just went in to ask if they can help him with the mirror thing. In the meantime, I just wanted to let you know that I still have some issues with my bike. It did start this morning, but after the 5th try on full choke, which the full choke thing I think is pretty normal for this bike. But the fact that it had issues starting, it wouldn't start the first time, that worries me a little bit. Before we before we left, we changed the spark plugs on it. There's 2 plugs, one on either side, just under here, and the old ones were very black. Not that that means that they're broken, but it does mean they might have a harder time igniting the fuel. And changing the spark plugs just did sort of change the situation from not starting at all to actually starting. But it still has issues when it's cold. So that worries me a little bit. Like I said, it took 5 tries before it actually it ignited and started the engine. And the plan is that we're gonna end up somewhere in higher altitudes, mountains and stuff. So where the oxygen is less, and if we're stopping overnight in a mountain place and it gets cold and there's less oxygen, it might not start at all. I'm a little worried about that. So, but we'll see. Hopefully, again, fingers crossed, nothing bad will happen. But it is a little bit worrying that it has such a hard time starting when it's cold. I need to look at that when I get home, like a carburetor thing. I don't actually know at this point. But yeah, it does start eventually. Hopefully, it will keep doing that. And once it started, it goes really nicely. So yeah. Anyways, just wanted to give you a little update, and Martin is still doing the he's on the side quest for the mirror of doom. So yeah, but I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm beginning to like these coffee drinks a lot again, which is a problem. We're almost on our way to Stuttgart. We're on our way to Stuttgart. We're almost there. I think we have about 115, 120 kilometers left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 129, like 10 kilometers maximum.
All right.
I'm hoping it's not much further. What time is it? 6. It's 4:20.
Yeah.
So we could actually make it. We're gonna make it.
Maybe drive a little bit faster. We should be alright.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
We've got We've got 2 hours almost.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Almost
it's
2
all
hours
right.
to make
Cool.
100 kilometers,
So
which it should be possible.
we're trying to make it to Stuttgart in time for to find the BMW guy who will have a mirror for Martin. So, but it seems like we're gonna make it. We were slowed down for a brief period because there was an accident on the road. Didn't seem like anyone had gotten hurt, but someone had done something stupid with a car and a what are they called? Camper.
The trailer, yeah.
The trailer, yeah. In the back, and the trailer had sort of flipped around and then lifted the car up in the air and just sort of stood there. And stopped the traffic for a bit.
In the middle of the three-lane freeway,
yeah, right in the middle. There was three lanes, and in the middle of it, it was sitting right there. That was a bit of, yeah, that was weird. But it didn't seem like anyone got hurt, so that's a good thing. But again, another moment where I didn't have my camera strapped on. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully next time will be that we got a mirror for Martin. That will be the next video, I hope. Otherwise, that will be a shame. But yeah. I think we made it to the place, but we had a really hard time finding it. The highways here are really good, but getting off them and into cities like Stuttgart is really difficult. And we took some wrong turns, some wrong exits and some wrong turns, and we were running out of time. We were like literally 4 minutes away from here, 5 minutes maybe, and Martin called them and said we might be a little bit late, like maybe a minute or two, and they said, well, that's too bad, we close at exactly 6:30. So yeah. But anyways, I think we made it just in time before they started counting, but I don't know if they actually have the part, if they will allow him to buy it. That will remain to be seen.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go and just keep an eye on the bikes, and hopefully he gets the mirror.
All right. So camping site. What time is it? It's about 8.
Thanks. Yeah, it's at 10 past.
10 past 8.
But,
Okay.
oh, but show you a new thing.
A new thing is currently a functional mirror,
Yay.
which is wonderful. It cost me a pretty penny, but it was a good story on how we got it, though. Actually, we were there like 10 minutes past closing. 10 minutes past closing, we show up the door, and I could see people still in there. We called ahead 5 minutes earlier and going, could we make somebody stay behind? They said, no, we close at half. Bye. So we made it there. We knocked on the window, and somebody walked over to the window and said, okay, well, maybe we can help you if you pay cash only. So I paid cash for a new mirror, and they took their time to find it. So I'm a happy camper, and in a minute I'll be camping. It's gonna be
An actual camping camper. So that's a pretty good end to a busy day.
yeah, it was a long day. Very
We
long
didn't
day.
make it quite as far as we wanted to, but there's a reason for that. We called the campsite where we wanted to go, and they were completely booked. This is pretty close, relatively. We've gone pretty far, so this is pretty good.
And
And
the standard here seems awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got pools and restaurants. all kinds of things.
we might take the day off tomorrow and stay here. We'll figure that out tomorrow. So far, we booked in for one night, but the guy is pretty open about just extending that. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I think that's it for today. That's a long day.
It's a long day.
Lots of highway driving. Yeah, lots of highway driving. Lots of vibrating helmets and vibrating heads and stuff. But yeah, all in all, pretty good.
Vibrating ass.
Yes, that too. All right, catch you later.